Hello, this is JJ again with the Obama factor. You know, I was hoping that he wouldn't get reelected. In fact, I was kind of depressed for a week when he did get reelected. Wasn't quite sure what to do with myself. In fact, I believe it was total fraud. But there's this website, it's called blackbox.com, that talks about the forgery in these computers that are used in voting. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is what's in the paper about the Affordable Care Act. Not sure if you can see that or not, but this is focused on health care, and this survey was done about Obama's health care plan and what it's actually going to cost an average earner who makes $75,000 a year, or combined income between husband and wife of $75,000 a year. And this was done by the Kaiser Foundation. So anyway, it says a family of four earning $75,000 will pay $7,125 in annual premiums and as much as $8,333 in copay and the deductibles, according to the preliminary estimates by the Kaiser Family Foundation. A single 40-year-old earning $30,000 will pay $2,500 in premium and as much as $3,125. So, again, this article in the newspaper, it's in the Orange County Register, so I'm just not speaking off the top of my head. So anyway, if you look at the numbers, let's just say, for an example, the guy on the average gets $30,000, 30% taken out of his check. You know, basically is anywhere from 25 to 30%. And if you look at the numbers on that, $75,000, here, I'll calculate that real quick. Taxes, I wrote that, I see it right here, $22,500, okay, at 30%. And then the insurance cost in the article adds another $15,000. So that brings his income down to $37,042. And that means he's being taxed at 49%. So that's almost 50%. Well, if you figure in state taxes in California, gasoline tax, whatever, you're above 50%, maybe 55, 56% on your income. So how does anybody live with that? How can you... I don't know how people are not screaming in the streets are making videos like this and posting them and say, hey, look, this is crazy. This is nuts. But anyway, also want to talk a little bit about Benghazi. We're now learning that, well, as I reported earlier, when it all broke out, that Mrs. Lamb was watching the Benghazi attack live from the moment that it started, or the moment that she was made aware of it by the ambassador. So this wasn't an uprising demonstration that turned into an attack, and it wasn't because of a video. This was a premeditated, planned attack by several individuals. And then to take into consideration that this attack lasted over 7 to 8 hours. So you had four guys, well, actually four were killed. All we're being told is there were, besides the ambassador, 3 other guys that were fighting. So you had 3 guys, Navy SEALs, working with the CIA, and they're fending off, 50, 60 guys, for 7 hours. And we have access to C-130s that have pinpoint accuracy as far as firing within a crowd of people within, 24 inches. Laser technology that could eliminate that attack in seconds. And then we had armed drones overhead. Just lie after lie, just so frustrated. The congressional committees are forming to even look in this further. This is not an issue that's going to go away for Obama. This is worse than Watergate. I'm kind of, just truly disappointed that he got reelected. But I'll keep reporting on the Obama factor to you from time to time as I get frustrated and as I read articles, just to make you aware of what's going on. Now, some people might criticize me and say, all you do is talk about problems, you don't talk about solutions. Well, I have a solution. One, we should impeach Obama. That's one of the solutions I have. The second thing we ought to do is to eliminate the Federal Reserve. If you study the Federal Reserve, you'll understand that it is a private institution. It's no more federal than Federal Express, as I stated before. It creates money out of thin air. I want you to think about this just for a quick moment. The Federal Reserve is buying $40 billion minimum a month to $50 billion of mortgage-backed securities, or our loans on our homes. So, it's going to take them a few years, and they will own all the loans across the United States. So we're talking commercial loans as well. So this is crazy. I mean, they're just clicking a button on the computer, boom, and then billions of dollars are created out of thin air. It's called fiat money. And they're using that to buy mortgage-backed securities, a physical asset with air, with no money at all. So you have to look at the Act of 1871, and you have to look at the Act around 1913 that created the Federal Reserve and the IRS, which is only the collection agency for the Federal Reserve. So you get rid of the Federal Reserve, because remember, within the Constitution, the Congress is awarded the power to print and coin money, okay, which is genius. So if we didn't have the Federal Reserve, we wouldn't have any income tax. The government could print money as much as they want to pay for whatever they want, because it's backed by you and me. We're the security for that money as far as what we do, how we earn money. We are 75% of this economy, you and I. The money that we spend at the gas station, the grocery store, buying cars, buying washer dryers, whatever, going to the movies, buying homes. We're 75%. We're the power. And yet we relinquish that power to a private bank. Well, they're not even truly a bank. They're just they're a conglomerate of banks, of families, private families that own this institution. So we gave up all the wealth, are giving up all the wealth of America to the Federal Reserve. So if we eliminate the Federal Reserve and give that control, have the Congress take that control back, we would eliminate federal income tax. And just think how much freedom that would give us. The government ran on corporate tax. It still does. It doesn't run on our taxes at all. All the money that are collected from our personal individual taxes go to pay the interest on the debt. That's all it does. It doesn't provide one benefit, not one. You can check that statement out on Google.com. Just Google it. The Grace Commission report, read the first couple pages. It's right there in the first few paragraphs. You don't have to read the whole report. But anyway, so I wanted to make you aware of that as well, so we can solve this quite easily. They keep talking about the physical cliff. Geithner, the Treasury Secretary, already admitted that there's not going to be any compromise, that they want taxes to go up on everybody. They don't care. It's all about a socialistic system controlled by private individuals, including Geithner, who's associated with the Federal Reserve and families. And you can Google and research all that as well. Please don't take anything I say as gospel truth. Check it out yourself. I mean, I know what I believe, and I know I have solutions. And I think that if you research it and drill down as I did, you'll come up with the same solutions, hopefully so. And then I would suggest you contact your congressman, send him an email or her, write them a letter, and try to bring them up to speed. I wish you all the best. Again, this is JJ and the Obama Factor. I'm, again, truly sorry he got reelected, and I feel bad for all those people who voted for him. But here we go. Got to keep him in our prayers. He is our president, and hopefully things will improve. I seriously doubt it, but I want them to. So anyway, thanks again for listening. I hope you pass this video on, tag this video about the Obama Factor and JJ, and I'll be reading more articles like this to you in the future. So it's not just what I say, but it's being reported by a foundation, the Kaiser Foundation. I mean, if I was this guy making $75,000 and $37,000 of my income went to taxes and health care, I'd be pissed. So anyway, hope all is well. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And if I don't talk to you soon, I'll see you on the flip side. This is JJ. I'm out.